Hi, my name is John Weymouth, and today we're going to replace a laser module in an Alcon Constellation. When I turn this key on, these lights should flash white. They'll stay on for about 10 seconds, go off, come back on again as it's powering up, doing its self-test, and then they'll turn on so that they're blue, knowing that everything is ready to go. Well, as I have this key on here, nothing's happening. If I hit my emergency button, I can see the red light comes on, so I know it has power. So what we're going to do is we're going to power off our system here, and I'm going to remove this cover, pull the 4 screws out, and replace the module with another laser, and then we'll test it and make sure that works. So let's get it started. So we're shutting down the system. So we got the system shut down, and so let's get started by pulling off this front panel. To make things easier, I'm going to remove the cable for the foot pedal and just lift the whole foot pedal off. Down here we have a filter assembly. We push in and it releases it. And now we have in the corners here our 2 screws that we need to remove. With this little tool, I can make this an extension and add a ratchet to it so I get a little better leverage to remove that screw. And these are not capture screws. These are screws that will fall on the floor if you don't grab them. Second screw. Now, we simply pull that, and it hinges at the top. And now we have 4 screws around the laser module. And what I love about this system is how easy it is to replace one of these modules. As you can see, I've taken 2 screws off so far, doing 4 more. And then that will give us the ability to pull this module out. And I've got another one right here. Place it back on its rails, slide it into position, and give it a good push. And what that does is interface the 50-pin connector that's in the back to the back of the module. Now we'll tighten our screws back up. And before I put the cover back on, I will turn the machine on, get it started. So as it's warming up and I'm finishing putting the screws in place here, we can test to see if this module is working. Actually, I'll turn the key on now. There we go. We got our power on. So we have a working laser module. It'll probably go through another cycle here during its startup as we get our final booting of the system. And there we go. One of the things we get calls on is that the laser turns on and shuts itself off. Well, that's all part of its power-up self-testing that it's doing. So it looks like we are ready to go. Everything is working. So it did its own power-up self-test, went through it twice, once with the initial starting, and then finally at the end. So we have a working laser module. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want to learn about how to do preventive maintenance on your machines, Check below for our contact information, and if you want to subscribe, do so, and then you can follow us as we show more interesting things that happen with the Alcon systems. If you want to get more information on the courses that we have to offer, please let us know and be happy to assist you. Thank you.